So this is the time of year where I really start to ramp up the rigor of my questioning. Feel like I ask rigorous questions, but this time of year is where I'm really mindful to make them sound like our state tests to ensure that students aren't scared or intimidated when they see this type of question on the test. So I will either make up my own questions or enhance some of the questions from our HMH text, and try and word them like previous state tests. And we spend a lot of time in class just taking one question and then reworking like what it means, what it's asking before even seeing the multiple choice answers. This helps me to see if students are even understanding what the question's asking. And this is like one downfall to it being a computerized test now, is that students can't easily annotate the question on paper.
Dry erase
First,
marker
students start
and
writing
little
down what they
erase.
think the question's even asking, and
Okay.
we go around and
Words
talk.
can.
And so then, once students have the opportunity to kind of write down what they think it means, we go around, the students talk, and then we go into our tier two words. Like, what does the word reveal mean? And in this case, do we have important tier three words, the author's perspective? Some classes, I even need to be like, where is the question in all of these words? So then we start to look at and talk about, like, where is the question? What are the tier two words? Is there a different word that can help me understand the tier two word? What's the tier three word? How would I define that tier three word if there is one, if there's more? And then we go into, is there text, like, is there a quote that I need to look at? Does it tell me to look back to the text for a specific paragraph? So we really spend a lot of time, like, going through this one question here might be like almost 10 minutes of explicit instruction where students are also writing information on their table or in a notebook. And so then we start to really look at our answer choices and we point out, okay, this was a tone question. There are a lot of words. What words are most important in my answer choices to help me come up with an answer? Admiring tone, critical tone. So we point out the differences between each answer choice. We spend my advanced level classes, we do one together, we do one in a group, they do one on their own. That is like almost, that is the bulk of our class. My X level classes, like my regular level classes, these are students that oftentimes don't feel success on their tests. We don't, we spend maybe one a day, maybe two a day at most, just because they don't have the stamina. They burn out a little bit faster, and I want them to feel successful. And then I'll work on it with a small group with them rather than a whole group. Then we get into our answer choices. A question, how to figure out what someone is asking you, aside from the test. And I do feel like it builds my students' confidence on the day of the test because I have explicitly taught them strategies to help them. I have a lot of students, I would say, based on fluency off the top of my head, I have at least 20 students that are reading far below grade level and they don't have the stamina to push through three texts on a state test, without any kind of audio accommodations. And so this allows them to at least practice having the stamina and perseverance for the questions and may help provide them a little more success. What are your thoughts? Have you tried this kind of explicit instruction?